Alright lads, so today we are jumping back into Limit Breaker Quest. I've been very curious to see how this team is going to perform. The next best team that you can bring, assuming you didn't pull any of the two new characters, Bambietta and also Giselle. Unfortunately for us, slot 1 and 2, their next best character is an anniversary premium unit, which therefore means that you're more likely to have them when compared to the two new limited time units. So for slot 1, when bringing Gremmy, we want to bring a technique range character, and that therefore means Gremmy is always going to be usable. Unfortunately for him, he won't get increased chance to inflict stat elements, nor will he have more killer effects. But if Gremmy can't do it, no one else can, because his damage output is absolutely amazing. Frenzy free, high berserker, more damage to enemies that are inflicted with an ailment. He has an EX attack, and also most importantly, really good for dealing with those poised enemies, because he does have paralysis and drain on all of his attacks. Now, I do have the character max transcended, and of course, as always, the more duplicates the better. But since he is a newest character, only coming out less than, 4 months ago, chances are you don't have him max transcended, so we have removed his transcendent slots. The build for this character is going to be the exact same for every other character, right? We're just giving him as much SP and strong attack damage as possible. And the links we're going with 2 full stamina damage only strong attack damage items. And also, of course, a Chad Soul Drain. Bonus abilities should be the same for every character, with full stamina and also long stride, because Gremmy does not have long stride built in. In terms of Uryu, slot 2, he is a speed character. Unfortunately, not a range character, but we do have killer effects. So we are getting more killer effects, which does, of course, further increase our damage output. And the best part about Uryu, which keep in mind we are using him max transcended. Again, more dooms the better, right? He's a Quincy, so he's getting more damage from Gremmy being in the team. 30% more damage to weakened enemies. And then also just naturally 20% more strong attack damage. That's going to be really good, especially in mind with the fact that we do have an increased chance to inflict styles once against any power enemy. Again, accessories and also links are the exact same as Gremmy's, basically the standard stuff. For bonus abilities, once more full stamina and also long stride. Final character, same as last time, we are using Ishin. He is returning soon, so if you do pull for him, you can use him here. An alternative for Ishin, assuming you don't have him, is your next best mine character, right? I would say the next 2 go-tos are going to be Menina. She actually gets killer effect here. And also, of course, Yuhabak, since he does have recharge in between stages. And even Lisa, for example, will be a good character in slot number 3. In fact, let's actually go ahead and use her. Again, ideally, you are going to want to have Lisa, I guess, max transcended, because her damage output isn't nearly as good as Ishin's. But I guess we'll try this team with Lisa, and then we'll try it again with Ishin. Because maybe Ishin is really that important. But in the case of Lisa, we are using full stamina and again also long stride, right? Standard builds across all 3 here. Even the links are basically the exact same setup as the 2 other characters. Alright then, so here we go. Let's see how this team does perform. So first up, we're going to use our SA1 into D2. Do clear multiple waves there. I think it's kind of hard to kill multiple waves of these characters. We actually damaged one enemy there, but not able to do enough, right? So for Lisa, an SA1 into a 2 is good enough. There we go. Go in here, just like Giselle, we're going to use our SA3 to take down 2 waves, and then SA1. Although, unfortunately, in this case, I did actually miss. So we'll use the SA. Damn, we have to use a lot of strong attacks there. That's kind of unfortunate. Now, with Uryu, 1 SA3 is enough. But remember, you do have to be careful with the status elements on the floor, because we can get inflicted with burn. Same with Lisa. We don't want to get inflicted with weakening. So, maneuver the map like that, for example. Now, going into Gremmy, right? So, first up, let's use our 1. Might as well go here, 3. And then in this case, we can kind of do a few things here. Like, we can just let them hit us. Because it does actually reflect stat elements back to them. And we can easily give back up the full stamina. So, I kind of messed up. Would I want to inflict a paralysis and drain? Or would I want to get hit? Because if I actually get hit by these enemies, it applies weakening. Where we're doing 50% more damage. But that's like the super funny part with Gremmy in this situation, is that you can just reflect the stat elements back to them. So like, let them hit me, that's fine. I think it's actually better for them to hit us. We just make sure we need to get a status proc. Alright, 1 enemy to go. There we go. So 3 at 26 right now. Going into Uryu stage, we might as well grab that. Use our SA2 there. Then 3. I want to activate the gauge with the SA1. Let's go SA2. Make sure we don't get any hits in. There we go. Decent damage on Uryu's behalf. Granted, he is max transcended. Luckily dodged that thanks to the long stride. And that should kill. It didn't. That's fine, though. I don't mind building up the gauge a bit more. And then going into Lisa. Might as well grab the box. Now, Lisa shouldn't be too bad. In fact, maybe Lisa might be like the more consistent one, because we do actually apply Lacerate. And Lacerate, again, is doing hundreds of thousands of damage per tick, 370k there. And obviously, that's only going to get higher the more we proc it in the later stages. But the paralysis is like really good protection. So there we go. Look at that. Not too bad. 2 minutes and 33 seconds. So just about halfway in time. It looks like we're a minute slower compared to the best team. But we'll see how it continues to go. We do have a sub-bomb ready. I feel like I'm going to sub-bomb on Uryu stage. But I might want to sub-bomb, to be fair, on Gremmy's. But I feel like I'm going to use the EX attack on Gremmy's stage in particular. Alright, so here. Let's just wait for the SA3 to come back. Unfortunately for us, one enemy seemed to have dodged it. Alright. Next stage, let's use our 1. Might as well use our 3. Then 2. There we go, not too bad. This one should be straightforward. SA3. Still enough damage on these lot. SA1 and then 2. Alright, here we go. This could be where it gets a bit tough. Let's use our SA1. Push back with the normal attack. There we go. And then boom. SA3. Hit me all they want. That's fine. Let's EX now. SA2. 1. To be fair, their weakening doesn't seem to last long, so we probably want to get a status break right away. But good damage numbers nonetheless, especially if we don't have killer here. We need to make sure this one enemy gets included here. Let them hit me. I'll use a strong attack to follow up. I'm fine with that. I say 1. We definitely are pushing time here, though. It's kind of crazy to think, though, like, all this damage from Grammy still isn't enough. Is that not crazy? Alright. So I'd love to use my summon right away, but we have to wait for the final wave to spawn in for the debuff to go against them. So, like, now, for example, right? I say, gauge activates 2. Back up. 1. 3. And then 1 once more. There we go. 30 seconds to go. I'm not sure if this team can get into the 20s without using Ishin. From the looks of it, it's very difficult. Obviously, this part's going to be somewhat consistent, right? Now it's doing 560k per hit. I'll choose that too. Although it is close, to be fair, because we are definitely going to get into 19. But we probably don't have enough time. There we go. Can we clear this stage fast enough? Oh, very close, though. Very close. If anything, which I guess we might do for this run, let's give Grammy the focus slot. Alrighty, then attempt number 2. Let's see how this one does go. So SA1 into the 2. Not too bad. The biggest difference is that we are going to clear the poised enemy stage a lot faster. Probably didn't need to use my SA3 there, I will be honest. Hopefully it's fine, though. Hopefully it's fine. Because realistically, all we need is, like, what? Less than 20 seconds to get into 20? And maybe even get into 25? 24 more so. Let's just back up. Try and get multiple waves here. Quite unfortunate I couldn't, but that's what happens when you use the wrong strong attack in the room before, right? Again, Lisa's stages are probably the best right now. They feel like the smoothest. They're more consistent. Let's use our 1. Might as well get hit. There we go. Heal me back up to full HP. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Let's grab the box too. Double Vortex activated right now. SA3 goes off. Make sure I damage everyone, because there's always one enemy that, like, just doesn't want to get hit sometimes, right? And right now it seems like it's this one up here. There we go. That seems like, what, 10 seconds faster? And that might be the time we need. Let's use our... was I able to get the SA3 off in time? I'm not sure. That's fine, though. The SA1's going to activate the gauge anyway. In fact, we might as well let it be the SA3. SA2. 1. Bring them closer to the exit point. SA1. And then this SA2 should be the final one. Not too bad. Going into Lisa stage. There we go. And again, the safest part of the map. Sometimes do dodge, though. Don't let yourself get hit. Because there are the occasional times. We only have Frenzy 1 where they don't get inflicted with Lacerate. Just wrap around that Weakening puddle. And then you're golden. There we go. So what? We're like 20 seconds faster, if I recall. 30 seconds slower compared to the Giselle team. Unfortunately, I'm messing up there big time by missing my strong attacks, but I think we've saved enough time from the first part already. Alright, here we go. That's SA1. Mario 2. All we need is the 3 for the next room. Make sure I damage everyone here. There we go. And then the SA2 should be enough, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so far, so good. Going into Grammy. No one dodged that time. You'll have to see. I'll use the 2 just in case they did survive. Seems like they didn't. Right, SA3 into the 1 that activates the gauge. So let's be quick, make sure we can get the most of that gauge in the next room. But that actually kind of works on our favor too, because it means we can actually get to the boss part. The poison stages a tad bit faster, and then that's when we're going to use our Sobom, right? Right, let's just use our normal attack string, then we get a stars proc. We didn't, but I missed my SA2 again, or SA1 more so. Right, let's use our SA3, Mazo EX. Surely at that point, everyone gets inflicted with stars, I mean. Almost did, almost did. One enemy, again, just doesn't want it. Let's just stay in the corner here. They can hit me all I want. I don't care. Damage numbers are looking good, though. Here we go. Almost there. Just 2 more enemies that have a lot of HP here. SA2. There we go. And then, okay, 1 minute and 25 seconds. We still have strong attack ready to go. That's SA1. Into the 2. There we go. That's looking good. SA3. Make sure you don't get hit there. You easily could have done what I potentially would have done had I not used a strong attack right away. And go hit after we inflicted a status on him. Therefore, we wouldn't be able to get back up to full HP for like another 10 seconds. There we go. That's looking way better. The focus has made a big difference. But at the same time, I feel like I just played better too. There we go. Into the corner. SA1. Into the 3. 1 again. Again, we're just spamming our strong attacks here. Truth be told, I should have probably saved my SA2 there. Because the SA2 does hit quite a few times. But you'll see the chance to inflict stars, which is really good here. Alright. There we go. We got 30 seconds to go. At the very least, we should be able to get to stage 20, right? I'm kind of using the wrong strong attacks here, to be fair. But the main goal is to try and get into 21, 22. Right, SA1's there. Let's use our normal attacks. SA2. Okay. I'm about to say SA2 is still one-shotting, but one enemy had like a sliver of HP left. Alright, we got to use a nice string here. SA2. Still one-shotting that. Lovely. In this case, did I mess up by not having an SA3 ready? Seems like it. So you probably need to do a bit more improvement on my part. Hold on. Very close. So if I had my SA3 ready, if I didn't make that mistake in the first room, we would have got into stage 22. But at the very least, we did get into the Rainbow Badge 21 section, where you do get most of the Transcendence points and also orbs. And obviously, in a situation like this, if you want to use the new characters, you have to use the next best thing. The more investment in units, the better. The easier time you have to clear. You know, in this case, if Grammy was max Transcend, we'd probably be able to breeze through all the way to 24. But we at the very least did get to 21. So let's try that team once more. Final run, this time using Ishin. It'd be funny, though, if, like, Ishin's play time is the exact same as Lisa's. Probably not, though. But then again, if we were comparing, it'd be a 1-5 Ishin versus a 5-5 Lisa, right? So it wouldn't be the fairest comparison. But Ishin's that guy, man. Ishin's got, like, what? Frenzy 2, 120% SP boost, and also Rampage. Absolutely crazy character. Right, we go. SA3. There we go. Lovely. SA1. So the extra seconds that we save on Ishin stage will allow us to clear a tad bit faster in potentially the Grumpy stage. And again, with Ishin, it's basically the same strategy. But we have a lunge, so we can be a tad bit faster. Well, let's use our 2. Then a 1. Might as well grab the box. SA3. Let me try and not let them hit me. If we had an increased chance against everyone, that'd be great. Unfortunately not, though. But one day, I believe we will get a character with Disabler. Which, for those that don't know, is increased chance against everyone, right? Doesn't matter if they're a power unit. Doesn't matter if they're a Soul Reaper. They're getting inflicted. Now, unfortunately for us, maybe we positioned ourselves wrong here. This enemy... Okay, there we go. We got a status block. But then we lost the SP boost. That's unfortunate. I think we spent a bit too long in there. I wasn't able to grab everyone with my strong attacks like I wanted to. Let's use our 2. Then 3. Might as well use our normal attack. Activate the gauge. I completely missed that. I don't know how I aimed the wrong way there. As a 3. And I have just one more strong attack here to kill up. 2 more strong attacks, never mind. 3 more strong attacks, never mind. Maybe I cancel out of the way. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now into Ishin. Let's just use our 2. Get the gauge. Or get the strong attacks to come back. As a 3. Now the difference here is obviously besides the fact that Ishin has way more damage output. We also have Burn and Last Ray. And that's doing like, what, 700k per tick? So it is double the damage. Okay, nice. Again with Gremmy, since the way the enemies... I shouldn't have used my SA3 there. Actually doesn't matter. The way the enemies spawn in is that they're very close together until you get close to them. And then they start to split up. Once they aggro on you. So in the case of Gremmy, like using an SA3 from or SA1 from afar might be what you want to do. Before the enemies group up and then less chance to group them together. Or hit all of them. Let's go hit SA3. Not too bad. Again, I believe we are going to Soul Bomb on, what do you call it? Uryu stage, right? SA1 there. Push back with our no attacks. Well, that doesn't do us a lot of favors here since they do start to split up. But let's use our EX. Can I get a status broken everyone, please? That'd be lovely. Unfortunately, I lost my SP boost. Didn't actually realize it. Luckily, we did get it back. Everyone's inflicted with status wounds right now. Gonna try and keep them in the corner. If we get hit, it's fine. Again, we reflect the weakening back to them. Decent damage here. Seems like we were able to kill most of them at the same time. I can't believe I'm appreciating status and reversal. Not been many times where it's been that useful before. Well, I completely missed that S1. That sucks. Again, I wish we could just Soul Bomb into the final stage, but we really can't do that. We can do that now, though. So, Soul Bomb into the 3. Again, luckily the enemies don't lunge us. So what we got to do is keep our distance. Use our strong attack as we get close. Okay. SA3. Into the 1. There we go. 1 minute and 3 seconds to go on the Ishin stage. Here we go. SA2. Bring them to us here. To be fair, we don't even need the Vortex. SA3. Into a 2. Somehow we took a hit. That sucks. It's fine, though. We're like right at the end. We're right at the end. Hopefully that doesn't impact us too much. Let's go here. SA2. Fortunately, I missed again, but I'm not going to use that SA3. I really do need that SA3. And 2. Damn. That was only because we didn't have a spiritual pressure boost. That we had to use that many strong attacks. Oh, here we go. SA3 and then 1. So I don't feel bad about activating the gauge there. So yeah, I mean, funny enough, somewhat kind of similar times. I think we messed up a bit on Gremmy stage. But it's still able to get around the similar clear time. Similar number of stages, right? Can he clear this stage fast enough? Doesn't seem like it. Almost can, though. Like, that basically meant we got into 24, and Ishin would have cleared his stage faster. So, funny enough, we only got, like, 1 stage further when switching out to Ishin. But granted, the 1-5 Ishin. So, yeah, this is probably the next best team that you can bring when you don't have any of the new characters, right? That being Bambietta and also Giselle. Again, it's fortunate that the 2 best characters to use in slot 1 and 2, the best alternatives are premium characters that also work well together, right? Again, Gremmy and any other Quincy is a crazy combination because they just get more damage overall. And I would love to see Gremmy usable like best in slot for a Limerick Quest once more in the future alongside another Quincy. Unfortunately, in this case, I mean, technically you can, right? You can use Gremmy in slot 1, Bambietta in slot 2. That's definitely an option. And that will let Bambietta hit more, who kind of needs the buff, so that also works. But yeah, funny enough, it looks like Gremmy was consistent on stage 7 and also 16. 40 seconds overall. Obviously, in 16, the difference was that we used an EX attack. Gremmy and Uryu are once more another power duo. Give it a try if you haven't already. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.